Alright, okay, it's been a long time. Welcome back. You read the title correct. This is probably the last video on this channel. And there's a very good reason for that, okay? The end of this channel, but not the end of me. I'll explain everything, okay? Something big happened. So let's just get straight into this video. But as always, respect the skills.
Respect the skills.
And leave a like for Leo. This is, it's been a long time, like half a year since I made a video. The first thing I gotta say is I'm not gonna be gone, okay? I'm just gonna change. I'm gonna do something different. So you can still follow me and I'm still gonna be active on YouTube and I'm still there. I will never be gone. The story is one adventure ends and another begins, okay? That's what's happening here. So yeah, the first thing, I'm not going to stop, I'm just gonna change. I'm gonna do something different. I'm just choosing a different path in life, okay? And I'll explain what it is. The thing is, I always had a huge passion since I was about 7, like 6, 7, 8, for nature and animals, wildlife, you know, the whole thing. I was a nature freak, okay? It was my whole life. It had come to the point where it is a part of who I am. It's not just a passion anymore or something that I just like. Without nature, there's no Vincent. That's how important it is. But there was always one problem I had. And that was that I never knew what to do with it. Or like how to maybe make a career out of it, how to make money with it. I never knew what to do with it. Never. That was the one thing that was holding me back. It started when I was about 7. Then I continued loving it till the age 14, 15. That's where it all changed. Okay, so this passion for nature was never gone or something. I didn't forget it. Around the age 14, 15, I found out about a new passion, which was of course this channel, well, my sport, you know, flips, all that stuff, handstands. I started doing that. And my passion for nature kind of, as I said, I didn't forget it, but it kind of like faded away. It went to the background and I left it in the dust. That's how I feel about it, which if I look back at it now could have been my worst mistake in my whole entire life. It could have been pretty dangerous. New sport, new passion, new focus in life was my sport. So I was going all in on that and eventually I started this channel. I got very good at this and I was really going to make a very good, sick career out of this channel, out of my sport, and I was gonna make it happen, okay? I was onto something big. I knew I was gonna make it happen. Because that's how things go, you know. If you care so much about something and you just go all in every single day, why wouldn't you succeed? But still, although it was my biggest passion, still, deep inside my heart, I always knew it wasn't my biggest passion. My number one true biggest passion always was still nature and wildlife. It's just who I am. It's more than just a passion, as I said. So, but after 1 year with this channel, with pumping out like 160 videos and progressing really fast, training almost every single day, although I was going like crazy, still something happened. After about 1 year, something happened and it changed everything. You know, sometimes things happen in life and you almost think like, did this happen on purpose? I don't really believe in that stuff, but sometimes something so crazy happen, you almost have to know that there is a reason for it. But that's just life. Some things happened and you're just blessed with it. So the thing that happened was, one day I picked up a lens. It was a 75 to 300 millimeter lens for my sister. And I put that on my camera and I started to mess around with that lens, check it out, test it on the birds in my backyard. I quickly realized it was fun as hell, and after a couple days I got better at it and I really enjoyed it. Like out of nowhere, out of luck, all of a sudden, by accident, I found a new hobby. I really enjoyed it and I didn't want to stop with it. I didn't want to quit. I was like, okay, no, this is kind of fun. I'm actually getting better at this. This is pretty sick. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going with this stuff and I'll see how good I get, and it's just fun. You know, nothing more than that, but little did I know that was the start of something big. I was really hooked by it immediately. That's okay, quick life tip here. If you're hooked by something so quick, so good, that's a clear sign that you're onto something, maybe. After a couple weeks, I really started to get better at it. I thought, okay, I'm just gonna continue with this. I'm gonna keep this in my life, in my daily routine, whatever. And that's where I found kind of the key to making my biggest passion my career in my life. To really, as I said, finally know how to, what to do with it. With that, I had that passion, but I didn't know what to do with it. Now I finally had something. I had the key. I knew what to do with it. Only I didn't realize that yet. That's the thing, I didn't realize that yet. As time went on, I took it more serious and serious every single day. And eventually I wanted to upgrade to a new lens. And I eventually got that lens. It's this lens, I'll pop it up right now here. Woo! It's the this one, 150 to 600. It's a beast of a lens. So I got that lens, and that's where I really started to get, well, I took it to the next level, of course, because then it does make a big difference. A change is in a lens like that. And that's why I got hooked by it even more. And there was no going back. I was really going to make something out of this. That's where I started to see it differently. The whole photography thing and photographing birds and things in my backyard. That dog is pretty irritating. But I started to really see it as a passion. It just became a lot more serious with that new lens. I even started to make plans for the future with photography and stuff, so now it was really something big already. Not as big as it is now, but I found out about this whole new thing, this whole new passion, photography. All this happened while I was still pumping out 5 videos a week on this channel and just going all in, you know, making plans for the future. Just so the thing was, now I had two passions, 2 careers, 2 options, 2 busy things in my life. But eventually the balance shifted. I started to slack on this channel. I started to lose motivation, very slowly and subtle, but I started to lose motivation. I started to here and there miss uploads instead of 5 times a week, 4 times, and I started to train less. It just, the overall whole passion and grind was just slowing down, you know. And that's not really a problem yet. I mean, you can always still pick it up and go boom. Not really a problem yet. But that was basically the beginning of the end of this channel. But at the same time, the beginning of something far more important and beautiful, more crazy. So at the same time as I started losing motivation for this channel and my sport, I was going very hard with photography. I really started to get good at it, or well, better. I'm still nowhere near professional, of course, but within a couple of years, no problem. But one passion, that was my main career, my main thing, started to fade away. I started losing motivation. At the same time, a new passion came around the corner, which was basically not even my new passion. My old passion, which was a part of me, is actually a part of me that started to come back, that I had lost. 5 years or something, 5-6 years, I left it in the dust. Didn't do anything with it. It was never gone. It was always in the back of my head, always. Because, you know, the thing is, you see, when something is so important to you, when something is part of who you are, it never will be gone. It's always part of who you are. It will never be gone. Okay? So that was the same with my passion for nature. It's never gonna be gone. So it was always in the back of my head. So 2 passions, one was going away and was basically going to be replaced by my true biggest passion since I was 7. I didn't knew that yet. That was what was happening. Yeah, and from there, basically, it all went pretty fast. Because then, okay, this is it. Then something important, something big happened. Something important happened. Sometimes you have wake-up calls in life. Moments of realization. Like, all of a sudden moments. That happened to me. I had a huge wake-up call. I'll make one more in-depth video about it someday on my other channel. By the way, I'll leave there, of course, my new channel in the description and comments if you want to still follow me and stuff. So, and my Instagram, everything, just you know who you are, you know if you want to check it out or not. It's all there. By the way, I won't delete this channel or any videos. So if you're still interested in this topic, you know, this sport, you can always watch these videos. So the wake up call. It's very funny how this happened, because I feel like life saved me, because it would have been so a waste of passion, a waste of life, if I never found my true passion again, if I never picked it up again. Oh, it's so, like, it was an insane moment. Oh man, it actually was because of one movie. You know, everyone knows The Lion King. There was a new Lion King. They animated it, of course, in 2019. I hadn't even watched that yet. I don't know how, but I hadn't even watched that yet. But I watched it. And partly because of that movie, I found my true passion again. Okay, so I'll just say this. Everyone knows in that movie, in The Lion King, there's one moment where Mufasa says, "Remember who you are." That was the moment. That was the moment when I remembered who I was. It's very insane, because I took it personally. That is the sentence that changed everything. Of course, it was my whole childhood, that movie, and Africa, nature, wildlife. I felt that passion again that I felt when I was 7. It's been years, like 12 years. Because of that movie, because of that one line, I remembered who I was. I realized I can still make it happen. I can still, although it's been so many years, I still haven't done shit. Well, that's not completely true. I can still make it happen. I can still, in fact, this is the moment to make my biggest passion ever, my career. To make, well, not even my career, my life. Go all in with this and see what I can make of it. That was the moment. Actually, because not only because of The Lion King, also because of this dude, Dean Snyder. It's a legend, okay? Just giving a follow, you won't regret it. And I binge watched his videos, and he basically did what I wanted to do. He made nature and wildlife his life, his career, the reason why he was alive. And it was also a big part of that whole wake-up call thing and moment of realization. So it was that dude together with The Lion King, the animated version, that I watched again. And I remembered how much I loved it when I was young. And I also realized that I still love it as much as I did back then. So all those moments, all together, boom, and then I finally realized, this is it. I gotta do this. I gotta go all in. I gotta follow my heart again and become the real Vincent again. The nature freak. The biggest, most important part of me that had faded away. I gotta pick it up again. And that is how I am going to make the most out of my life. Alright. I know this is very deep and philosophical, but it's, you know, it's important. It's the most important thing in my whole entire life. I'm not gonna make a quick 1-minute video or something, so it's an important story. So yeah, I was already losing motivation for this channel on my sport. I mean, I still love it. I don't hate it. I still love it, but you have to know when to move on. Actually, I never thought I was going to quit. So this channel was dying. My other biggest part of my life started to come back, which was the biggest opportunity in my whole entire life, which I'm taking right now. Here we go. My attention started to switch. Actually went pretty fast. Not like slowly, gradual, not like it was a couple weeks, 2 months, and boom, whole life changed. And if your life changes, your future also changes. But I didn't want to quit immediately. I still wanted to, I'm not a quitter. I will hang on to my passion. Although if I'm still hanging on with my little finger, I will hold on. If it's the last thing I do. Passion is the most important thing in my whole entire life. It's the reason why you're waking up every single day. You know, so you better make sure it's something great. First, I wanted to keep 2 passions going at the same time, which may seem doable, and I tried. Actually, I didn't try. I was thinking about it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep going with this channel videos, and I'm just gonna start on the side my YouTube channel for wildlife, nature, filmmaking, photography. I'll see what I'm gonna do with that, but I really want to make something out of that, but still keep this channel going. So 2 channels, 2 passions, 2 careers. I was already a little bit skeptical because it's pretty heavy, but I did ask myself, of course, is that going to be too much? So, well, I asked myself 2 simple questions, which changed everything again. 2 decisive questions. Alright, 1. do I have to choose? If I have 2 careers right there, I still have the option, okay? 2 careers, my sport, my YouTube videos, or my biggest passion ever, a part of who I am, nature and wildlife. Do I have to choose? That was the first question. The second question was, if so, if I have to choose, which one is it going to be? So number 1, do I have to choose? Number 2, if I'm gonna choose, which one? Which one is it going to be? My sport or my nature passion? And I actually, to be honest, from there on I stopped thinking, I just listened to my heart. I already knew, if I'm gonna choose anything my whole entire life, that it's gonna be nature, it's gonna be wildlife, it's gonna be this. The reason, like the thing is, as I said, it's not a passion, it's the reason why I'm alive. Of course, you see, in life, there isn't a reason why you're alive. You don't find the reason why you're alive. You make something the reason. You find something that is so important to you, and you make that the reason that you're put on this planet for. So, and for me, it's nature, it's wildlife, it's animals, and it's always been that way. So, that's what I immediately knew. Which one am I gonna choose? I immediately knew I'm gonna choose the passion for nature. I can't let it go. I found it back again after so many years, after 5 years, finally, like by accident even. Like, I mean, accident? Is it accident? You know, again, those things in life. Is it really an accident? Maybe it's an accident, but on the other side, you can see it as a life steering you in the right way. I'm not religious or something. I don't try to seek all deep meanings behind things. But when it comes down to these things, like, I don't have a choice, man. It really feels like life is Mother Nature put me on the right path, okay? That's how it feels like, and I'm gonna take that. The second question was already answered. If I'm gonna choose nature. There was only one question left. Do I have to choose a career? Or can I keep them both alive at the same time? Look, I'm not Elon Musk with 70 companies at the same time, working 70 hours a week, 80, I don't even know how, but like, it's just not me, okay? So yeah, there was only one question left. The thing is, I wanted to go to the top with a career. But all of a sudden I was there with 2 careers. So I basically already knew, okay, if I want to go 100% to the top with one career, I have to focus on one career, on one passion. I have to put all my energy, time, money, effort, knowledge, skills, everything into one. Otherwise you're not going to go to the top. If you're going to divide and split your attention and energy, you're not going to get as far. And also, I wanted to focus on one thing. That's what I knew. Sorry for the background noise. We've got a visitor. Sorry for that bird. That's an alarm call. You know why? Because of this one. The predator is in town. The murderer. Yeah. Do I have to choose? That was the only question that was the final question before I made my decision to completely change my whole entire life. And I quickly realized it's gonna be too much. 2 careers, 2 passions at the same time. It's just too much. I mean, not for everyone, but for me, I knew I wanted to focus on one thing. That's just how I achieve the most. That's actually the same tactic I used to in the beginning of my career, of this career, to train skills and flips. Focus on one thing and just go all in and just done. Next one. All in, done. Next one. That's not how you want to do it throughout your whole career, but in the beginning that worked phenomenally. It worked perfectly for me. So I want to just use my energy on one thing, okay? And I was, again, of course, losing motivation as well. I thought that was just the better decision, the better option, just to go all in. There can only be one winner, one champion. One passion is gonna come out on top, and it's nature, it's wildlife, it's worth more to me. Those flips and handstands and stuff, it's awesome. I'm still, by the way, training, especially handstands. I'm never gonna quit training handstands because it's insane. You should train handstands as well, even though you have nothing with sports. Handstands, train it. It's nice, but my passion for nature is much more intense. It's much more meaningful than my sport. And my sport was really fucking meaningful for me. It was everything. Let alone how much this passion, this part of me, how important this is. Important? Anyways, that was the question I'm gonna choose. So I already had chosen which one I was gonna choose, of course, so those were the two questions. Yeah, I just stopped thinking, I listened to my heart, I thought back 10 years, I was looking at my little self, how much I loved nature. Now I again realized who I was. Who am I really? You have to know yourself if you want to make these big decisions. Well, if you want to make the right decisions. And I know myself, and because of that, those moments, the wake-up call, I knew myself even better. So I made the right decision. I looked back at that little boy that was fascinated by every single living organism except humans. From small birds to big cats, everything. It was my life. It's still my life. I just knew I couldn't let that go. Come on, if you have this thing that is the most important part of your life, the most important part of who you are as a person, since you're 7 years old, you're not gonna let that go in one decision. There was only one thing left to do, and that is listen to yourself. Just commit, do it. Let's go all in. A lot of people are scared to make those bold decisions. I literally quit school, I quit my job, I quit fucking everything for this career. Then I stopped with this career and moved on to something else. And still nothing went wrong. No pressure, no stress, it's beautiful all. I learned so much with this career. I'm so glad that I spent these 4 or 5 years training, making these videos. I learned so much. I learned about making decisions in life, chasing your passion, about YouTube. All the things that I know about YouTube, I'm gonna implement in this new channel, of course. I'm not starting from scratch. I know so many things already. I have a head start already. I can't thank myself enough for this whole career. I can't thank you enough for watching all these videos. The whole respect the skills era. It was amazing, it was awesome, and I will never forget it. So, respect.
Respect.
I don't regret a single second of this career, of these 5 years. So that also shows you, no matter where you are in life, things can change so quick. Like, I thought, okay, I had it all figured out. Free running, flips, this whole sport videos. This is it. This was going to be my career for the rest of my life. I'm gonna make a whole awesome career out of it. This is it. No doubt that I'm gonna change. But it still changed. It's like the last thing that I thought was gonna happen. I still stopped with my sport and with uploading these videos. It's the unimaginable happened. Like 4 years of training and another year of training with making the videos. Still I quit. Still something better came around. That's insane. So no matter where you are in life, things can change. In this case, it changed for the better. It changed positively. Also negative things can happen. But in this case, something even better. Can you believe that? I had the best life that I could possibly imagine. Just my biggest passion, doing it every single day, helping people with that, a lot of people eventually, making enough money with that. I don't even have to focus on that anymore. It's just I do what I love most. That is it. The best life. And still it got better. It's because of nature. It's even more important. It's even more meaningful. So even better life. I have an even better life now than I had. That's the power of just really fucking listening to yourself. And not only just listening, but acting on that, okay? Just go all in. One life, you're born and the time starts ticking. You have if you live healthy, 90 years, 95 years, and that is it. You sleep 1/3 of your life, it's already gone. So 2/3 of your whole life. Are you really gonna, make decisions based on money or other people, their opinions? Please, for the sake of your life, for the sake of your time, for the sake of your purpose on this planet, make the right decisions. Fuck everything. Fuck other people. Fuck everything. Go all in on what you want, what you think is the best decision. So yeah, without knowing it, I lost the most important part of myself. Well, lost again, I said it wrong. I didn't lost it. It faded away. I kind of left it in the dust, not even on purpose. More like an accident, because I really didn't know what to do with it. And something distracted me for freaking 5 years. But eventually I still found it back. That's my life story so far. But the real story is just beginning, you know. I was always being myself when filming these videos. But still, there was the most important part of me that was gone. Almost gone. It was always in the back of my head. I was always still watching nature documentaries and stuff. Narrated by David Attenborough, the legend, which actually started my passion. That's the number one, my biggest idol. He's like our nature father. Now I'm back with more motivation than ever, more passion than ever. I do this for me, I do this for nature, I do this for my younger self. I do this because this is why I'm alive. I'm gonna help nature as much as I can. I'm gonna inspire, educate, motivate thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands, maybe even eventually millions of people. I don't know if I get so far. We'll see. I don't really care about the numbers, but I just want to inspire and educate as many people as I can till day I'm dead. As I will always try to do what I can to help nature, because that's my mission in this life. We'll see how far I can spread this message, how far I can come with this mission. Like personally, for me, it's gonna be like my life is already, I don't have any worries anymore. Like money is not going to be a problem. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I just have to show you this way. Check it out. Oh, lovely. So yeah, it sounds like I'm over exaggerating or I'm too sure of myself. No, it's just I care about the right things. I don't worry about things. So many people are stressing about things they really don't have to stress about. And I understand that. And I'm so glad I do, because I never stress. I don't worry about the future. I'm hyped. I'm so looking forward to the next day, the next month, the next year, my whole future. Of course there are gonna be, you know, ups and downs. Life is gonna throw some proper shit at you. And I don't care. That's how it is. That's how you stay hard. Stay hard, David Goggins. Anyways,
Stay hard.
keep your mental toughness. It is part of life, you know. You have to know the darkness, alright, before you can appreciate the light. Okay, enough with the cringe quotes. It's true though. Life can't only be like beautiful, lovely moments, and never anything goes ever wrong. That was the shittiest sentence I've ever spoke. It's not like things are gonna go wrong. There are gonna be problems, challenges, that's how it is, okay? But what I'm saying is, right now, I'm happy as hell, I'm doing my best, I am achieving my full potential. I'm living the life I'm supposed to live, that's it. And I don't care about, oh, what if I'm not gonna make it? What if I'm not gonna make enough money? What if this? What if that? Just go in, man, go all in, do it, enjoy the freaking process, enjoy your life more instead of stressing and worrying about things and stuff. It's actually a funny story, because a couple years ago when I was still in school, my classmates already knew I was gonna quit, I was gonna be gone. One dude said, hey, what if you're not gonna make it? What if it's gonna fail? That was what he was thinking about. The only thing I could think about was, what if I do make it? What if I can make it happen? What if I don't fail? What if I can truly make my biggest passion my career? That was the only thing I can think about. If you think positive, more positive things will happen. It's just how it works. And that's the same mindset I still have. I don't care about if anything is going wrong, or why would you even think about it? If you want something so bad, this is the only thing you want in your life, why in the hell would you spend even 1 second thinking about if it's gonna fail or not, you know? That was the mindset that I started this career with, the same mindset I'm gonna start my new career with. I won't delete, as I said, I won't delete any videos of this channel. I won't delete the whole channel entirely. I won't do anything. It will still be there. I will continue on a new channel, my new Instagram. It's not even new anymore, but my second Instagram. You can follow me on my personal Instagram, my other one, my YouTube, and just check it out. The links are everywhere. If you really want to find me, you can find me, and I will never be gone. Guys, long story short, I had my passion since I was 7, then it kind of faded away because I found my new sport. Then, after a couple of years of that sport, I found that true passion again. That part of myself found it back again because I had a wake-up call. The whole crazy moments of realization because of the fucking Lion King. Funny how, yeah, it's more than just a movie. It's nostalgic. It's my childhood. It's my future. It's my biggest passion. So it's a very important one. And it's just great, okay? Like, who doesn't love it? Then I found my true new mission in life. Maybe you can say I wasn't ready for it yet, and now I am. But yeah, whatever it is, this is it, and here we go. And the rest is the future. I'm gonna nail it. It's gonna be epic, amazing. Actually, one thing, like, the whole thing is, then my new career, it's not about me. It's not even about me. It's not. I'm just the dude behind the lens, behind the camera. Sometimes in front of the camera. Okay, but it's really not about me. It's about nature. It's about the planet. We're destroying it, man. I can't sit here and knowing that everything is being destroyed. Up to 200 species a day are going extinct, and I'm part of the problem. I can be or part of the problem or part of the solution. Which one? Which side are you on? I'm part of the solution. That's my choice, and I know I can do something. I have a huge passion. Why wouldn't you use it? You know, so that's the thing. It's not about me. That's also why I'm gonna like donate so much of my income. Everything that I don't need, most of it is going to charity, conservation organizations, back into nature, back into whatever it is going to help. It's more fair than my previous career as well. So also, like, I don't need a lot of things anymore. So just a camera, good lens, you know, the whole equipment stuff, and just nature. And then just make the best out of it and hope I can help nature as much as I can throughout my life. And that's me, that's it. Like, for my personal life, man, I don't really have any problems. Challenges, yes, but challenges are good, man. That it keeps you going, it keeps your drive on point, it keeps you motivated in life. If everything is just happening automatically and stuff, yeah, like, it's not really, for some people that's not the way they like life. They like it very easy and calm and just, you know, I don't like that. I want to have challenges. I want to do some epic stuff. Like, oh, look at that. I'm just like, she's literally sleeping in the grass. For my personal life, I don't have any worries anymore. Mentally not, physically not, financially not, nothing. It's gonna be great, awesome. Like, for my personal life, I have it almost figured out already. The thing that I'm really, like, worried about is nature itself. My career, that is where my troubles really are. And of course I also get frustrated and stuff, but I really try to, it's so easy to get fucking burned out and just lose motivation. Like, you're one individual amongst 80 billion people that we're all together destroying this planet. What can you do as an individual? It's so easy to burn out if your mindset is like that. But yeah, you can only do so much as an individual, and you really have to remind yourself that it's not your job to save the planet. It's your job to help the planet as much as you can. It's the job of 8 billion people to save the planet, okay? Not one freaking individual. Although it hurts so much to see your biggest passion literally being destroyed in front of your eyes, you still have to keep going. You still have to find a mindset. You still have to find a way to, how crazy it sounds, be positive, think positive, enjoy nature while it still is there, while it still remains. And just try to do everything you can, you know, to inspire, motivate people to try whatever you can and just enjoy it, and that's it. You can't let your own joy in life be destroyed by something you can't change. Like, you can help it, but you can't change it. It's fucked up, and remember, you're not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not the only dude here sitting trying to help nature. So yeah, I talked quite long. Actually, I'd also do this for myself, to just in like 10 years look back at this video and think like, oh, this is where it all started. Here we go. We had an awesome time on this channel. Okay, it was truly freaking amazing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a compilation of the funniest moments on my whole channel. Oh, it's gonna take so long to make those videos. To make that one video, I mean. But it doesn't matter, it's all worth it. I laugh at my own videos. That's how much. Then, that's actually one tip I have for you YouTubers. If you laugh back at your own videos, then you know you fucking enjoy it. You're enjoying it. Because I enjoyed it. While writing down the video idea, I was hyped. Oh, I'm gonna do this, that, and that. I was hyped. I was laughing when I was filming the video, while I was editing the video, while I was watching it back sometimes. Throughout the whole process, I freaking enjoyed it. So, if you look at your own videos and you laugh, that's a clear sign that you're doing great. So, a lot of Leo and will be in the videos. If you wanna, keep up with them still. Actually, it's not going that great with Leo. He has something terrible with his legs. We thought he had something on his heart, but thank Mother Nature, there's nothing wrong with his heart. Otherwise, it would have ended in tragedy. It's still, I don't know how it's gonna end. Leave a like for him. He really needs to get back to strength, because it sucks seeing him like that. He can't even walk properly. And if he walks like to the side and he falls down all the time. It's fucked up. I trust the beast, because it's at the end of the day it's an animal, and animals are survivors. Alright? He has overcome so many injuries and wounds and nasty stuff already, so come on. And also, like, he doesn't deserve it. He had so much shit already. He was homeless when he was this little. I'll insert a photo right here. Boom. Even before this, he was dumped on the streets with his family. Of course, homeless. He was left there to die. As you know, so many times people just throw animals like that out and they die all the time. Luckily, he was rescued, and she actually as well, brother and sister. But he got a infection in his intestines somewhere, where your food travels to your stomach anyways. He had an infection, and because of that he didn't develop and grow as big as he was supposed to. So now he's pretty small, his brain is smaller, his body is smaller, he's just a little bit weaker because he couldn't build up the proper good immune system because he had that infection while he was there on the streets like that, small, dying. So that's already shit. And now he has another something weird. We don't even know what it is yet. I am optimistic. The cats are very strong. They overcome obstacles like beasts. So I'm just gonna continue. I don't know how many times I'm gonna upload on my next channel. At least 2 times a week eventually. I'm gonna follow my passion. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna save nature. I can't do it alone. I'm not gonna do it alone, because I'm gonna build an army of legends that are gonna fight with me to change this planet and help nature. Eventually, we'll see what I can do. As always, respect the skills. Always respect the skills.
Respect the skills.
Keep respecting the skills till the day you're dead. That's just the number 1 rule in life. I'm gonna go into the wild, into nature. The place where my heart is. My heart is green, okay? Because of nature, not because of poison. And I gotta say what I always say. Have a great day. And I truly mean that. Truly mean that. Have a great life. Like me. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side. But this time, I'm gonna catch you on the wild side. Let's make the planet green again. Peace. He's still here. He's still pretty healthy. He is doing fine. Of course, you don't want him to do fine. You want him to do freaking amazing. But anyways, look, you see that? At least he's not completely wrecked. See, you can still jump and be a little crazy rat. So the legend Leo, he will always live. Actually, this thing right here is for him. It's a whole nother story. Funny. There was for a moment when he was stuck in a tree and I rescued him out of the tree. I always remember that when I see that thing. So it's such a character. It's such a personality. He will overcome this challenge.